one is from Brazil. Aubrey is taking a moment. All right, that's fine. That's really great. Okay, so let's begin the story with reports that is reaching us from South Africa, where they are offering to buy LNG in trade deal proposal to the US of A. So the news first, South Africa has offered to buy liquefied natural gas from United States, and it's supposed to be in a trade deal proposal that would see South Africa become exempt from paying duties on vehicles that are exported to the United States in return. You're seeing how that works? Yeah, so they're going to be buying liquefied natural gas from US, and then that would see them being exempt from paying duties on vehicles that will be exported to the United States in return. So the proposal was announced in a statement that was released by the minister to the presidency. The government news agency published that, and it says SA will import 75 to 100 PJ, that's petajoules, per annum for 10 years of LNG gas from the US, and it will unlock approximately $900 million to $1.2 billion in trade per annum. And in fact, they're also looking at $9 billion for 10 years based on applicable price. That's what part of the statement reads. And the U.S. has so far not pronounced a decision on whether or not they're going to be accepting or rejecting the deal, but it could be a means for South Africa to protect its economy and to also do some what people are calling damage control, especially to the relationship that South Africa and U.S. are having at the moment. Remember how that there are allegations that there is some sort of white genocide going on in South Africa, claims by Donald Trump and Elon Musk. South Africa has been doing everything to set the record straight and say, oh, we're not doing that. That's not a thing in South Africa. But U.S. insists. They even played a video during the meeting between South African President Cyril Ramaphosa and Donald Trump in White House during the course of last week. So it's been a lot of back and forth. If U.S. decides to accept this deal, it might just be some sort of repairs to that relationship. But if they decide to not take the deal, well, they're going to have to propose something else now, wouldn't they? Well, remember also that so far the U.S. president has threatened South Africa with 30% tariffs on its exports to the United States of America. But fingers crossed, if there's an update on that story, be sure I'll be bringing it to you live here on Citizen FM 93.7. I'm live on Didi Rati and, of course, on Citizen FM page on YouTube. So hit me up. Drobutola is asking, are you from Africa? Obviously. Have you seen my features, my face, my skin? I am definitely African. Drobola is watching from America, South Carolina. Okay, good to have you join me. I did, Toby. I'll be very happy to see you one day. I have foundation. Okay. It's giving me hints of his foundation. Okay, Stony Holmes. Yes, I did mention I'll be giving you a shout out on live radio. You're watching from Canada, right? Great. It's so fantastic to have you join me today. Okie dokie, needed to fix another one there. It's a busy morning. Okie dokie. So where are we? Still on reports from the US of A. We just told you about relationship between US and South Africa there. But remember the story I've been following here on News Across Africa about African countries. International students that are already in Harvard should be transferred to other colleges. But there's been a protest. Yes. Several hundred of people gathered at Harvard University on Tuesday, that was 2 days ago, to protest what they called undue attacks. Yeah, I wanted to get the right word. They called it undue attacks on international students, and they said they will not watch or fold their hands and see what's going on in the country. The demonstration took place days after the Donald Trump administration revoked the university certification, allowing it to enroll international students. If you remember, last week, the president told Harvard's thousands of in the country. Anyway, Clive Lawrence, who was a student, spoke on the matter, and this is what he said. He said, Trump has begun a dangerous march to roll back civil rights in this country. We've seen in his speech, this is me trying to be civil because they said more. He said, we've seen in his speech and his alliance with far-right billionaires who amplify some rhetorics. My God, it's so difficult to quote people when they are upset because they're going to say some things and you would not want to report the same thing that they said. So that was me being quick in doing the editing or some fix. But you know what they're trying to say? They're trying to say that they're not happy with the stance. That he's making some decisions that are not exactly in tandem with promoting international peace and unity, especially as it concerns students. How would you say that they should not come into the country again? The thing is that foreign students actually make up about 27% of the institution's total enrollment, and it has unsettled current and prospective students from around the world, whether or not they're going to be applying or not. They're so concerned at the moment. But anyway, fingers crossed, if this protest is going to be seeing any success, you know that I'll be bringing you up to speed with that. But for now, that's the update so far. Policies have been met with stiff opposition. They're saying they're not happy about it. But of course, you're going to have a divide. Some people will be happy about it, some others will not. But for those who are not happy, they are the ones who are speaking up right now. I mean, it's going to be what side of the divide that it is you're standing on. Alfredo, I see your comment. Stony Holmes, I see you on YouTube too. Stony Holmes. Max Almaguer. Yeah, I am sure. I'm absolutely sure. Mr. Week, how are you doing? It's so good to have you join me. Keep your comments coming. I'll be reading them in just a bit. Take a breather now. When we come back, more stories coming your way.
Abuja. Wake up. Reach out. Speak up. Speak out. You are the voice of a new generation. And this is your station. Talk Radio 93.7 Citizen FM. Abuja. Wake up. Reach out. Speak up. Speak out. You are the voice of a new generation. And this is your station. Talk Radio 93.7 Citizen FM.
The issues. Everybody respected that because it was coming from the president.
Theory behind it, the way the people took the battle in their hands.
Some civil servants retire without a roof over his head.
The cause.
If we cannot trust you, then you cannot take the ticket of this country.
Goodship cannot be divulged from those who cause the crime. Honestly.
The passion.
You must have national spread. So where is it?
Why are you so concerned about that?
He said money was...
I never...
No.
The platform is always the same.
Insight on Citizen FM 93.7.
The source is constant.
My name is Lawrence Umoite.
There is always an opportunity.
Tomorrow, Insight returns with another interesting...
Insight with Lawrence Umoite on Citizen 93.7 FM Abuja. Be part of the experience.
The Renewed Hope Agenda for Nigeria is the brainchild of President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. It is geared towards renewing the hopes of Nigerians for a better future through its policies, projects, and programs that are aimed towards lifting the GDP and economic growth of the nation by improving standard of living of the average Nigerian. The Renewed Hope Agenda Radio is poised to promote all of the above while enlightening Nigerians as well. Join us every Tuesday afternoon, 2 p.m. on Citizen FM Radio, 93.7, Labor House, Central Business District, Abuja. Renewed Hope Agenda Radio on 93.7 FM. The future starts today. The Renewed Hope Agenda.
Thank you very much for staying with us. It's Citizen FM 93.7. We're taking news. Wow. I was on YouTube and I was just running through the comments. My God, the way they are pouring in. Kaz Ahmed, I want to give everybody a special shout out. It is so difficult to keep up because the messages are coming in one on the heel about that. Wait a minute. Hi, Dan Bauchi. How are you doing? I'm trying to get the network up and about again so that we can, see more stories. But I don't know. It's crippling me, but I'm going to be fighting very hard. Anyway, there was a meeting of high-level security representatives from over 100 countries that went down in Moscow just yesterday. It was a 13th international meeting. It was on the sideline of the summit. Russia's Security Council Secretary Sergei Shoigu held bilateral talks with Bosnian Serb President Milorad Dodik, Iran's Supreme National Security Council Secretary Ali Akbar, and North Korea's State Security Minister Ri Shang-dae. And he was speaking at the meeting. They expressed hope that they would ratify a strategic partnership agreement with BRICS nation and Russia, and that would be as soon as possible. The thing is, the summits held between May 27 and 29, and it was attended by 126 delegations from 104 countries. And what's interesting, of course, was that the African Union was duly represented there. And a lot of African countries were represented at the event. The resolve from the meeting was that there was going to be better relationship between member nations, and of course the complex international situation would also be harnessed in a way that it would better the lot of all member nations that were in attendance at the meeting. So of course that's another story we'll be keeping our fingers crossed on and be hoping for the very best of it. Lauren Gedzios is saying he needs to take a break. Oh, Lauren, we're going to miss you, but it's fine. What we have is special. No pressure. Just the Alfredo is catching cruise. Bloody Blooddy's on YouTube asking questions about moisturizer. Nothing special. Oh, my God. If I missed your comments, please send them again, or you can use the super chat or the super sticker. That would make your message stand out, and there is no way I'm going to miss it. Okay, Joshua Jackson, I'm half African and I'm half Irish. Okay. You do know that I am live on radio, and there are parts of your message that I had to do an online, what's it called, an on-air editing for immediately. Mitty Glock is saying Alfredo is my cousin. Okay, I see. So all of you are just having a great time on this live stream, yes? Okie dokie. Adama Nabel. Adama Nable? Is it Nable or Nabel? Okay, I think it's Nable. It's so good to have you join me. And please, when you join, indicate where it is you're watching from so I can also know where that is. Watching from Missouri in the USA, Charleston in Missouri, USA. Okay, great to have you. How is US this morning? It's what time? 2 a.m.? Is it 2 or 3 a.m.? All right, so I think what we're going to be doing is to just have light conversations because I'm totally shut out right now. Absolutely shut out. I can't even access any one of the stories because it's just the network decided to play a fast one on me. So let's just continue with the conversation. I'm going to be reading them out live on radio as they come. Okay, Jonathan Taylor just confirmed that it's 1:50 a.m. Thursday. So I'm close. I'm close, right? Okay, I see. It's 7:50 a.m. here in Nigeria. And of course the UK, because I think we're the same time zone, but the US, it's usually like 4 or 5 hours behind our time zone in Nigeria. All video, are you good? Is everything okay at home? Because I see your comment. Troy Barzilla. I hope I get your pronunciation correctly. We're talking news across Africa, but at this time, I am unable to go on because I am shut out by the network. So we're trying to keep it warm and nice here. And in fact, just in a bit, we'll have to round off and then prep up for the next part of the show, and that's going to be taken up from 8 o'clock. From 8 we'll be taking what's happening in Nigeria. Thank you very much for that thumbs up. I just saw that. Whoever that was so nice of you. If you're watching and you've not given the video a thumbs up yet, please take a moment too. Sandra Matseka, oh, my friend from Zambia, right? Yes, I remember you. It's so good to have you join me this morning. I'm a little earlier than regular, but I'm glad that you somehow caught up with this, and it's so good. Smooth Billy is saying, I'm from Nigeria, giant of Africa. You look Nigerian. Yes, I am Nigeria. He said, like my sister from Akure, I like a natural hair. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate every one of you for your warm comments. So let's just pedal down here on radio. Let's just take a breather now. When we come back at the top of the hour, 8 o'clock, we'll be looking at what is happening in Nigeria, taking headlines from dailies like Punch, Vanguard, Pen Pushing, New Telegraph, Business, so on and so forth. In fact, as many as we can. So stay with us. It's Citizen FM 93.7.
Agbede taro àlùkò wọ̀lú baálẹ̀ oṣù lékèlékè dé aládé ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fún. Ẹ kú àmójúbà mi gbòòrò títí ètò méjì ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ forin tìlù àti àjòláwà. Lórí ìkànnì Citizen 93.7 FM Abuja, ògbóǹtarìgì àpèdè ara. Ọ̀pẹ̀yẹmí Àmúsùn Àlàní ọ̀kìn bá àròyìn Abuja. Ní gbogbo ọjọ́ ìṣẹ́gun Tuesday ni a máa pàdé atọ́kùn ètò lórí ètò àjòláwà ní déédéé aago 3 sí aago 4 ọ̀sán. Nígbà tí torin tìlù yóò máa mi gbòòrò títì ní gbogbo ọjọ́rú Wednesday ní déédéé agogo 3 sí aago 4 ọ̀sán bákan náà. Lóríṣiríṣi ìpele kò ṣeé má gbọ́ lẹ́wọ̀n máa bá pàdé lórí ètò ẹ̀rìmọ̀ méjèèjì yìí níkànnì Citizen 93.7 FM Abuja. Fún ìpolówó tàbí onígbọ̀wọ́ ètò ẹ kàn sí Ọ̀pẹ̀yẹmí Àmúsùn Àlàní ọ̀kìn bá àròyìn Abuja lórí 07036686728. Àjòláwà àti torin tìlù níkànnì Citizen 93.7 FM ẹ tẹ́tí lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ó gbà yìí.
Orin àti ìlú wọn jọ ń bá àwọn ṣe pọ̀ kò sí ìjà láàrin wọn. Orin àti ìlú
agbede tarotaro àlùkò wọ̀lú baálẹ̀ oṣù lékèlékè dé aládé ṣẹṣẹ fún ẹkú àmójúbà mi gbòòrò títí ètò méjì ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ torin tìlù àti àjòláwà lórí ìkànnì Citizen 93.7 FM Àbújá ògbóǹtarìgì àpèdè àrà ọ̀pẹ̀yẹmí àmúsùn àlàní ọ̀kín bá àròyìn Àbújá ní gbogbo ọjọ́ ìṣẹ́gun Tuesday ní a máa pàdé atọ́kùn ètò lórí ètò àjòláwà ní déédéé aago 3 sí aago 4 ọ̀sán nígbà tí torin tìlù yóò máa mi gbòòrò títì ní gbogbo ọjọ́rú Wednesday ní déédéé agogo 3 sí aago 4 ọ̀sán bákan náà lóríṣiríṣi ìpele kò ṣeé má gbọ́ lẹ́wọ̀n máa bá pàdé lórí ètò ẹ̀rìmọ̀ méjèèjì yìí níkànnì Citizen 93.7 FM Àbújá fún ìpolówó tàbí onígbọ̀wọ́ ètò ẹ kàn sí ọ̀pẹ̀yẹmí àmúsùn àlàní ọ̀kín bá àròyìn Àbújá lórí 07036686728 àjòláwà àti torin tìlù níkànnì Citizen 93.7 FM ẹ tẹ́tí lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ó gbà yìí.
Jibo nupenji jitukpa eigukin labari managita milabe ayewe ti shiri woro shiri sanka shiri ne gagagangba na nga ya ce labe aye mi radio Citizen 3.7 FM Abuja bo talata ndoro efin guba lo efin guta gani be mi to egie yagie yanyae yayae eyae Aisha Shaibu Badegi nga ce lashi ne ga gangba ne bi aye emi radio Citizen FM 93.7 Abuja bo talata ndoro galugwa ya wo labari mo nupenchi jiga ezewo gangba ekun giwa se ye gashi tupa